Mama Sue.
I'm so excited to meet this lady.
Hey, how are
I'm
you?
telling you.
I know you are.
I know you are too. And I'm telling you, I love your daughter. I know you do too.
I'm glad I birthed that one.
I'm telling you, she has been amazing to me.
Yeah, she is. And
She is. I'm so glad you're here. She wanted me to show you my garden, and it's gone. But I'm going to show you where I had it. Is
so
that-
because
is
I
that
love
okay?
gardening. I used to can all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I do now.
I know.
This was our big garden, and where it's grown up so much is
Right.
our green beans.
Yep.
And the next 2 rows were okra, and it would still be making right now. But Harold said, "We're done." I was having to cut it every day, and he said, "You can't have any more."
Well, I
Yes.
see some big ones out there.
Yes, that's seed.
Yeah.
That's gone to seed
gone
now.
to seed.
Now there's probably a few little ones, but they're going to quit once you quit cutting.
Right. They quit.
They quit.
Yep.
But we use this ground cover, and of course,
Oh, yeah.
where the peas were, we had peas right there.
Right.
The grass has come up and everything, but because we had the holes where you
Right.
planted it. But it's the best thing we've done. We are going to take it up any day probably.
Yeah.
And till it
Till
real
again?
good for next
you?
year.
For next year?
Yes.
So do you put this down every year then?
You can leave it for 3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we don't have holes anywhere else.
Right.
But you need to till the ground on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, right.
But it has been wonderful.
I know.
And then I have, come look at my
Can I just turn this for a second though? Like, so this,
And look at the flowers.
so the okra is,
It's done. See, it's too big now. This
okay,
is
now it's too
what
big.
you would have. You can use this for seed. What's inside could be seed for next year. You know, let it dry and everything.
Okay.
But you don't want like, now this is one that's coming, and in a day it'll be out here the right size. It grows so fast.
Do you have seamless okra? Or is this the...
This is it's called spineless.
Well, I meant spineless.
Yes, yes.
I meant
It
spineless.
is, and I love it. But
Yeah.
you know, I still have to use gloves because it just stays so bad. It does.
That's what green beans do to me. Green
Really?
beans and corn. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Well, we had green beans down that row, and I canned those, and they just kind of quit the heat.
Yeah, that will get to it.
And you put it on this fencing.
Yes, it runs
So
up
you
the
had
fence.
climbers?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Is that what you plant?
Well, my daddy raised Blue Lake green beans for Del Monte for a number of
That's
years,
what
and they
she
were
said.
pole beans.
Now, bush beans make a lot, but
You got to bend.
oh yes, she's in better shape than I am, Annie. I'm telling you, I was so worried about her working on that house.
Were you?
I was. She lost weight and
Oh.
worked too much.
That's not, we're at the end of it. We think we're there.
I don't know. She's from the Emmons stock, and
I
everybody
know
tells
it.
us that
I know
we
it.
work too much.
But Aunt Lynette was worried too.
Oh, yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
Now I have I want you to come in because it's hot, but even my tomatoes back here, we're probably gonna pull those up. Yeah, we may do it. It's cooler today. We may
Do you
do it
raise
this
your own seed from the tomatoes? Do you keep seed? No.
I don't. We buy from a lady in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Hey Harold, this is Mom
here's
right
Harold.
here.
How are you? I know who you are. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you. I'm loving being here, and I love this place and all the things you do.
It's so peaceful. Go on, Ollie. That's not our dog, and Ollie likes to jump up.
Uh-oh. No, thank you, Ollie.
How are you, Harold?
I'm good. How are you doing
I'm so
today?
good.
Good deal.
This is where I plant my tomatoes. And I'm going to tell you, they have been wonderful, but
Right.
they're gone now. So we're going to pull them up, and I'll plant some something sweet potatoes.
Yeah. Nice that you got them contained. Otherwise, you
Yeah,
know,
they're
they end up
everywhere.
all over your yard.
And the pepper.
Okay, this is what?
This
sweet
is
potatoes.
sweet potatoes.
That looks so
It's
good.
fighting on them too. But Annie, I think there was only like maybe 5. Sean bought the potato slips, and they just multiplied.
They do. And you want to keep them contained or they'll end up all over the yard.
Oh, yes.
And then they grow under the ground, so
Uh-huh.
you have to dig them up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
And this, I had the bell pepper, and this is hot pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wow.
This is called cowhorn pepper, and I make pepper sauce out of that.
Well, I was just in Tennessee last month, and they still had tomatoes and things up there. We made salsa. We made, our own V8 juice. I just love doing all that kind of stuff, so I had to blast cutting up everything.
Well, I knew Annie said that your dad and maybe uncle now does the Del Monte.
No, they're
No,
long ago out of the
gone.
farming.
Oh, okay.
But that's Annie's brother Mark that lives in Tennessee, and they can a lot. He raised a pretty big garden and tomatoes everywhere. But it was at the end.
Look at the size of these things. It's hard to believe.
I am telling you, they were,
When they were all coming in, we would pick like a 5-gallon bucket every day.
Yes.
Wow.
And see, those were so heavy, I didn't have them bound tightly enough, and the baskets fell over.
Fell over.
this is about as large as they're getting now. You use bell pepper?
Wow. We would love a bell pepper.
Well, you can have
Yeah.
plenty.
In Florida, you just can keep bell peppers year round, and they end up, like trees almost.
I know it.
Here, we
And
can take that. Mama, do you want?
yeah, I'm
I'll
on.
take these.
And the thing about it is,
Yeah, they smell good.
listen, that one's not too pretty. I froze a lot of them.
Yes. You dice them when you freeze
Dice
them?
'em?
Yeah.
And I put them on a cookie sheet and kind of
Yeah.
flash froze them, and then get out
Bag
what I
'em.
need when I'm cooking with.
Yeah.
So smart.
It is so easy.
I love it. You need to be up here where we could can together.
Hey, it'd be fun. I love doing it.
I know.
My property where I live now, I can't grow a garden.
But
she
she has
can
so much
grow
shade.
flowers. I've seen them.
I can grow a
Yes.
few flowers.
True.
The deer, there's certain flowers the deer won't eat, but they'll eat every vegetable you put in.
Really?
right?
So
Yes,
you
they
have
will.
deer there?
Oh, yes. They run, yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, now Harold planted 6 blueberry bushes 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and
2 seasons of it.
and we got a good many this
Yeah.
year.
Now we can grow blueberries there. I couldn't, again, because of the deer, but blueberries grow beautifully in my area.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to tell you, these are some mums that I had bought last year in pots and just put them, and look, they're about to,
About to just burst.
yes.
Those are
But
awesome.
at the end of the fall, I brought, the pumpkins were still fruit. I bought different pumpkins.
Right.
Brought them and just put them back here. Well, forgot about them and everything, and
Pumpkin
They-
vines all over.
they were, like you were talking about the potatoes,
Yeah.
they came out here and we had pumpkins, but they did it too soon, in the
Oh,
heat.
they did. Okay.
Yeah, so that was it. But this is where we have our tomatoes, and when we pull these up, I'm gonna plant some collards and what else did I order
Do
yesterday?
you have enough time in the season for raising collards here? How about broccoli?
Yeah, you
Do that
could.
too.
Now we had broccoli in here.
Right.
Broccoli,
In this bed, to begin with, we had
cabbage, no,
cabbage, collards,
broccoli.
and there were 4 things. What was that 4th one?
I had some lettuce, just a little bit of lettuce.
You didn't have asparagus?
Radish?
I didn't.
No
Radishes?
radishes.
I didn't have.
No radishes?
Oh, I had beets.
Beets. Oh, yeah. Beet
Had
greens.
beets.
Yum. Bean greens. Beet greens.
Yes, yes, I did.
It's a tongue twister.
So the
But,
one other thing I wanted you to show her is your
Oh, I wish it was in bloom.
Yeah.
That is
Rose
called
bush,
a
yeah.
Peggy Rose,
Peggy Martin.
Peggy Martin rose. That's 2 rose bushes.
Rose bushes. With the
And-
thorns? I mean, no,
No,
real?
they don't have
No,
thorns.
no
They do
thorns on
not-
those?
No, they're called. They got their name because during Hurricane Katrina in Louisiana. Peggy Martin had these rose bushes. The water got up so high in her house and it covered all of her plants. She thought everything was gone. The rose lived. So now, and I'm gonna tell you, it'll have millions and millions of blooms.
Yeah, it is.
But
So amazing.
and you have to. We need to trim it back. I see some things coming up, but
They don't last that long, about 2 weeks. Not like the regular rose, but it'll be just covered.
I try to weave them through here, but these have just all come out. I might have a picture.
That's when I was like, if y'all will stand there, I think it'll give like everybody an idea of how big it really is.
Yeah.
Like it is amazing. All right, Mom, turn me around there.
Sorry, I'm excited about the
I
rose.
know, but isn't that? I just wanted everybody to see how big it is.
Yeah.
It's just
And
amazing.
see, this is one right there.
It's two. I think it's 2 plants.
It
Isn't
is two, and the other one
Okay.
is right there here.
And that rose was already. We already
Yeah,
had
we
that
already had the
there.
knockout
That's not
This is a
regular.
knockout. Okay.
And we have only been in this house 4 years.
Seriously?
I don't think I knew that.
Yes.
Really?
We.
Okay.
2019.
This is the fifth year, and I didn't. I mean, we moved in October, so I probably got them the next year.
Yeah, because I built a flower bed in there to begin with. You had stuff inside.
But you probably could find some down there. You either Peggy Martin rose or Katrina rose.
The deer love them.
That's it.
The deer love them.
Well, now we have had some deer back there, but they've never bothered anything. Last year, I think a rabbit. We saw a rabbit in that little garden, but the deer hasn't. And I think it could be Ollie.
It could be the
Oh.
dog.
Ollie chases. You know,
And that's your neighbor's dog?
it's my daughter's. And the thing about it, when we knew you were driving up, because Ollie will bark, and our postman won't get out because, you know, she's a
Post woman.
woman. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
But no,
looks like a scary dog.
But it's just peaceful back there.
So
It's just
beautiful.
family land, and we sold that down there. And,
Walk around this way. You can tell the story better.
Yeah.
When Sue and I married in 1972, this is an 80-acre plot right here, 240s, and her family's old family home is up on the front up there. Then there was one other house.
It's all
Uncle Dick,
cotton
yeah,
fields.
cotton fields or pasture land, all of this, and we built the brick house right there. We built that house in 1978.
That was the only house out here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sold it to my brother. Then we built the house where Amy and Sean are. It's around the corner. Then we moved on from there to
We swapped houses.
with Amy and Sean. Now we're back here. So we've lived 1, 2, 3 that you can't see, 4 places on this property.
I'll be darned.
And
And when we sold our last house, we were going to build here. And I said, I'm too old to build. Let's just look at a double wide.
Yeah.
And we are just as happy.
It's so
Y'all come
beautiful.
in.
somebody needs to trim their lower pedals, don't they?
Yeah,
I was going to say, the laurel petalums need trimming.
Yep,
they
they
do.
do.
And
They're
how-
beautiful. They're in such good shape.
Yeah.
Well, he had them trimmed last year, and I'll tell you, they bloom
Yeah.
beautifully, and then a frost will come.
Yeah.
That happens here. And my gardenia,
I was going to say, have you got gardenia blooms this time of year?
they're coming.
Well, is this the time of year they bloom up here?
I don't know.
No, they bloom.
I thought it was
This is
rare
their
that these
second.
were.
Second go around.
Yes, I love to smell them.
You know, Aunt Lynette's husband raises gardenias. Did you know
I
that?
did not know
He's
that.
one of the largest gardenia growers in Florida.
Now where are you in Florida?
I'm at Flagler Beach.
Flagler
It's
Beach, okay.
heaven. It's right between Daytona and St. Augustine.
Oh,
I live a mile in from the ocean, so I don't get all the rust from the ocean, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
I love where I live.
All right, we're going to end this little video. You guys can say goodbye.
Bye.
and I'm going to get a video with you.
Okay.